Have you ever trusted someone so deeply, only to be blindsided by their betrayal? Or maybe you've been told to avoid your enemies at all costs, but what if I told you they could be your greatest asset? Welcome to Law 2 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. This law reveals an uncomfortable truth about relationships, power, and survival in a world where loyalty is often fleeting. And today we're diving deep with lessons from Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, and Peaky Blinders to show you how to master this law in your daily life. Law 2 is brutally honest. Your friends can betray you out of envy or weakness, while your enemies, driven by mutual benefit, can often be far more reliable. Friends may feel entitled to your success, but enemies, they respect power and agreements. This is not about paranoia, but about strategic thinking. And we'll break down how to use this in work, family, and even friendship. Example 1. Game of Thrones, Littlefinger and Ned Stark. In Game of Thrones, Ned Stark trusted Littlefinger, a mistake that cost him his life. Littlefinger pretended to be Ned's ally, whispering promises of support, but ultimately he betrayed, leading to his execution. Why? Because Ned's trust was blind. He assumed Littlefinger, a supposed friend, would prioritize loyalty over ambition.
I did warn you not to trust me.
But here's the twist. Ned overlooked his enemies. Imagine if he had approached Cersei Lannister or Tywin instead. An alliance based on mutual benefit might have kept him alive. Enemies, when managed properly, can be the key to survival and power. Application to daily life, workplace dynamics. Let's bring this into the real world. Think about your workplace. You may have close friends at work, but relying on them completely can backfire. What happens if a promotion is on the line? Suddenly that friendship could turn into competition. Instead, consider this. That co-worker you've always seen as your rival, they might be your greatest asset. Why? Because rivals respect strength and clarity. If you form a strategic alliance, both of you can achieve mutual goals. For example, imagine collaborating with them on a project. Their strengths combined with yours could create an unbeatable team, and both of you gain credibility. Example 2, House of the Dragon, Rhaenyra and Alicent. Rhaenyra Targaryen and Alicent Hightower start as friends. Their bond is strong, built on trust and shared experiences, but over time, as political ambitions rise, so does their animosity. If Rhaenyra had seen Alicent not as a friend, but as a potential adversary from the beginning, she might have handled things differently. Instead of clinging to their fading friendship, she could have established a calculated partnership or prepared for inevitable betrayal. This isn't about being cold, it's about being strategic. A deeper dive. Why enemies are useful. Here's why enemies can be more reliable than friends. They're predictable. You know where they stand. An enemy won't sugarcoat their intentions. They'll either oppose you or work with you for mutual gain. Friends, on the other hand, can disguise envy, resentment, or hidden agendas behind a smile. By leveraging an enemy, you create a transactional relationship. There's no pretense, just clarity. And clarity, my friend, is power. Application to relationships and family. Now let's talk about personal relationships. In families, we often put blind trust in loved ones, assuming their loyalty is unconditional. But how often have you seen siblings competing for attention, inheritance, or approval? Understanding that family dynamics are not exempt from this law can save you from heartbreak. Rather than blindly trusting, approach family with a balance of trust and vigilance. And when it comes to extended family or in-laws, don't hesitate to turn an adversarial relationship into an alliance if it benefits both sides. Sometimes, the best peace treaties are born out of conflict. Example 3, Peaky Blinders, Tommy Shelby and Alfie Solomons. In Peaky Blinders, Tommy Shelby is a master of this law. Alfie Solomons is both a rival and an ally, depending on the situation. Tommy doesn't trust Alfie completely, but he understands his value. By forming a calculated alliance, Tommy leverages Alfie's resources and influence to achieve his goals. Tommy knows Alfie's motives are selfish, but that's exactly why their relationship works. Alfie's self-interest ensures that he'll stick to the deal because it benefits him as much as it benefits Tommy. Key takeaways for your daily life. So, how can you apply Law 2 with your life? 1. Don't blindly trust friends. Always keep their motives in mind. 2. Identify your enemies. Understand their strengths and weaknesses. 3. Leverage mutual benefits. Form alliances where both sides gain something. In your workplace, friendship should never cloud your judgment. Look for rivals who could be turned into allies. In your personal life, balance trust with awareness, even with those closest to you. Power isn't just about strength, it's about strategy. Law 2 teaches us that trust is a luxury, and enemies can be tools if you know how to wield them. The next time you face a decision about who to trust or who to work with, remember this law. Power lies in clarity, not emotion. Did this law change the way you see trust and relationships? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. In the next video, we'll unravel Law 3, Conceal Your Intentions, a law that will make you a true master of strategy. See you soon.